Preparations for the 2027 elections have commenced, with the electoral body undergoing reconstitution ahead of the general elections. A team of 11 candidates, each with distinct background, strength, and in some cases controversies, is scheduled for interviews to fill the position vacated by Wafula Chebukati. The selection panel, led by Dr. Nelson Makanda, will conduct these interviews from March 24th to April 24th, 2025. Aiming to appoint a chairperson capable of restoring public confidence in the electoral process.
I now request the Chief Justice.
Anne Amadi, former Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, brings extensive experience in judicial administration. She played a significant role in implementing efficiency reforms within the justice system. Amadi holds a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Nairobi and possesses over 3 decades of experience in legal practice and judicial administration. Her tenure is notable for streamlining court operations and enhancing public trust in the judiciary. However, in 2023, as she concluded her term, Amadi was implicated in a fake gold scam. The Metro Bradshaw, a British businessman, claimed to have paid Amadi through her law firm over 102 million Kenya shillings for supply of 1,500 kilograms of gold bars, which turned out to be counterfeit. Amadi refuted these allegations, asserting they were a plot to remove her from office prematurely. She stated that she became aware of the scheme after her name was submitted to the Judicial Service Commission for investigation. During this period, her bank accounts were frozen by the court order. Despite this controversy, Amadi is now a candidate for the IEBC chairmanship. Abdul Kadir Lorot Ramadan has a background in law and public administration, having served as Chief Magistrate and Chairperson of the National Council on the Administration of Justice. He has held various positions within the public sector, focusing on governance and legal reforms, including policy development and implementation. Ramadan has been involved in initiatives aimed at promoting transparency and accountability in government operations. In 2022, he appeared before the JSC for an interview for the position of High Court Judge. Lorot has served as the national chairperson of the Court Users Committee. In July 2012, he played a pivotal role in establishing the Makadara Legal Office in Nairobi, an initiative by justice defenders to provide free legal services to underserved communities, addressing the gap in legal representation for those unable to afford it. Francis Kakai Kisinga, born on July 21, 1975 in Kiminini, is a human rights activist and attorney. Kisinga earned a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Nairobi in 1999. He furthered his studies with a postgraduate diploma in international trade law from the University of Turin in 2003 and attended Harvard Law School in 2007 for training in human rights and constitutional law. Kisinga is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, specializing in international human rights and constitutional law, and is the proprietor of Kakai Mugalo and Company Advocates in Nairobi. In 2011, following the establishment of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Kisinga was appointed Deputy Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. On October 24, 2013, he became Acting Chief Registrar after the removal of Gladys Boss-Shalei. In April 2014, Chief Justice Willy Mutunga interdicted Kisinga, along with 3 other senior judicial officers, to facilitate investigations into the suspected corruption and mismanagement within the judiciary during a session with the National Assembly Public Accounts Committee. In 2014, Kisinga acknowledged irregularities in the judiciary's leasing of Elgon Place for the Court of Appeal. He admitted that tender specifications were altered without proper justification, leading to increased costs for taxpayers. Additionally, Kisinga confirmed that U.S. Marshals were flown into the country to assess the security of a residence purchased for the Chief Justice in Runda, conceding that the procurement process for the house, valued at 310 million Kenya shillings, was irregular and lacked a complete valuation before the tender award. Despite these past controversies, Kisinga is now a candidate for the IEBC chairmanship.